Okay, this thing getting on my nerves. So again, this is gonna be probably part two, um, or four, like the way I'm doing it or whatever. But part two of this portion. So again, let's look at these cards that I ended up pulling before we got started, right? So again, we got 14, which is Clan of the Wolf Heart. We are the ones we've been waiting for. Okay, see that? Almost like centering yourself and bringing out that inner animalistic nature. All right, and then what is this? Alakoa, the spirit of the warrior. Look like she got like abundance, especially when it comes to nature and things, right? On top of that pyramid like that, then you got duality, right? Symmetry. Okay, this almost looked like those hawks that came by today. And then you have Kanyini. In each other we find ourselves. Look at that. Look at that foundation. You see what I'm saying? The roots. Whole bunch of stuff going on. Wow. Okay. So then we have the Shakana. Time to cross the threshold. Oh, it kind of sounds kind of scary. mm. Again, it seems like we're talking a lot about balance here, even, and enlightenment with the rays behind her head, the third eye, or in, you know, first eye, whatever you want to call it, right? Okay. Wow. All right. So again, this is what we own over here on this channel. This is what we talking. Get rid of it. If race don't matter, why we still put it on the application? You understand? Okay, so let's keep going. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. I mean, I could see. But again, like, who were the people? Were they so-called Africans, you know, or from somewhere else even? Yeah, American citizens and knowing no people but God's people. Will we ever get our rights? Ooh. Hold on, let's read that again. We are not Negroes but Americans because we were born here in America. Negroes are foreigners. That's what I was trying to tell y'all. I told you that at some point in time that was representing other groups, and they could be light skinned or right? Just to get it straight, that we have not been taught properly. It just is. We haven't. A lot of us had to unthink or rethink whatever we thought we knew. Hence, not Negroes but Americans, and not until we walk side by side with white people claiming no nationality save that of the American citizen, and knowing no people but God's people, will we ever get our rights. During the late 1880s, a children's home was established in Wichita. When Anderson discovered that black children were excluded, she convinced other black women. But remember, black also means pale, right? Okay, or bleak, bleached. Other black women to help her establish a home for black children. Their efforts were successful. 1890, their home was operational and received monthly city and country stipends. Now, I mean, let's look at this too, like, right? Because again, the rights for women also, we can look at it as, yeah, like a lady, right? But we can also look at it as groups of individuals that were grafted in, brought in, servants, commoners, peasants, and servants, women, men, and children is what it means in etymology. So are we talking about foreign people being integrated in? Or again, did we have that perception that when we were talking about women, we were talking about a woman, like a lady? Or are we talking about minorities or immigrants or immigrants? Because not only was there uh, mating with the people here, right? Which I consider sometimes what I've read is as white people, really the dark-skinned Indians sometimes. Even shows up in, again, genealogy for me in some instances. Um, yeah. So I moved to California, where she continued to promote the suffrage movement, her sisters in suffrage, including Susan B. Anthony. Okay, so again, it goes on and on. But, I didn't want to read that whole thing. I just really wanted to read that part because I really resonated with that a lot. Okay, what? According to Black Women in America, Anderson's name did not appear in the National American Women's Suffrage Association proceeding after 1895. I wonder why. Die a literal death or die a public death? Because I don't think it's spiritual. Anderson had expressed the interest in writing her autobiography. Whether she even began this effort apparently is yet to be determined. The details of her life from 1890 on received little documentation. An exact year her death is unknown. See? See, I'm telling y'all. We be thinking we know. We be thinking we know. America, to the 19th century, America are significant. Yeah, it says that. She was a pioneer in the area of temperance, women's rights, and civil rights, daring to voice her discontent about the mistreatment of individuals because of their race, gender, or age. She was eloquent and steadfast in her written and spoken opposition. Anderson was also a literary pioneer. Her newspaper articles are a rare, early example of published protest by a Black woman. Her verses also represent unusual published examples of the 19th century Black women poetic voice. All right. So again, the Continennial poem, published initially in 1876, and again in major noted Negro women aptly described her philosophy: we're free to do as we all are free. We're free to do as all are free, and we will serve both nations and state as justice doth command. Anderson wanted individuals to take advantage of their freedom, seek their rights, and improve their communities and the nation, whether lecturers, writing articles, creating poetry, or directly helping others. Naomi Bowman Anderson's objective was empowerment. All right, I like Naomi. Okay, all right. Like, we probably need to go ahead. Like, maybe I'll post the link to it. Yeah, maybe I'll post a link to it. But again, okay. See, because again, a lot of these women, these are, I'm just giving examples, right, of what they're calling Black women. You see? It's a little bit deeper than what we think. You see? I'm definitely feeling like this is a, Japanese woman, possibly, some descent. Oh, I forgot y'all watching me. You can't even see. So yeah, I'll post the link on the page or in the group. Okay? So again, yeah, that's, what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, we're just reflecting, like what I'm saying. And even though, like, these names are different and things, it just makes you wonder, who are you really connected to? Because there's really no way. There's really no real way to know. with so many things that happen and so many children being, you really don't know. So it's good to have like an idea, right? But nothing can be 100%. So again, I'll see you guys later. Take care. Let me know what you think about the article or whatever. I'm gonna post it, the book, and again about the information, because again, we are the ones that we have been waiting for. And when we're talking about unity, I'm not saying you have to get with people. I'm not saying you have to like all people. But again, people should be able to express themselves. And, as long as they're empowering or enlightening people, others. And, that unity is just like finding your place. And like going full throttle. Right? So it's sad, but I just have to say, because I just say stuff when it comes to mind. I feel like there's an energy, like I said, when it deals with connections, that wants me to feel this energy of, yeah, but you're going to die soon. Because of this. And again, I don't think it's a physical death, possibly. What I think it is to kill your... try and kill your spirit, or actually even just kill you off from society, right? Where you don't exist. You won't have a platform because you're speaking empowerment. And if people don't stand up and fight for that, then I don't know. It's the only thing I've really been pushing with this information for the whole time. Bringing forth unknown information, alternative information, to empower the people to remember who they are. And utilize that to do greater things. That's it. So again, not ever wanting nobody to think like me, just to think. So I'll see you guys later. Take care.